Good morning, guys. It's Jan here outside my house, my terrace. Oh my god. So, what we just experienced, unbelievable. I'm talking about the French Open final 2025, Alcaraz Sinner. This was unreal, absolutely unreal. I was watching 5 hours, every single point. And I think I've never seen anything like this, to be honest. This kind of level, and I think last time I saw this kind of level was, what was it, 2008 or 2009 at the Wimbledon final, Federer, Nadal. When was it, 2008 or 2009? Let me know in comments which year. I don't remember exactly which year, but this was kind of a similar match. Like I just never knew who was going to finally win it. It was point up, point down, point up, point down. Incredible. But before the match, I was actually saying that I think Alcaraz will win. Texting a few of my friends on WhatsApp also, and I was saying after the first 2 sets, when Sinner won the first 2 sets, I was texting some of my friends, Alcaraz in 5, and they were laughing. I was not serious about this. I was just thinking it could happen, you know. But because we know Alcaraz is a fighter, he can always come back, and he did it. It's just unbelievable. But again, kudos to both players. I mean, it was unbelievable level of tennis. These guys are just completely somewhere else than anybody else there. They are in their own league. They are in their own level. They are just like 2 leagues above, to be honest. The way they play, the speed, plus the way they actually able to cover the court and to hit it back. It's unseen of. I mean, sometimes I was like, okay, that's it. He just is the winner, and it comes back, and again, and absolutely unbelievable. What I was also saying to one of my friends after the second set, that if Alcaraz wins the third, then it's gonna be very difficult for Sinner. That's exactly what happened. But I was actually very surprised, because I was thinking that Sinner will lose the legs, because Alcaraz has stronger legs. He is fitter, to me at least. He's not so tall. He's a bit stronger in the legs. So I was thinking physically he could do it if he's gonna get over those 3.5 or 4 hours. But at the end, Sinner was actually moving very good. I didn't see. There was just one moment when I thought that he had something with the left leg. Let me know in comments if you think Sinner has something with the left leg or not. I was feeling like he had a little bit of pain in the left hamstring. But then after, he was moving again all right. So I think that was not an issue. What was the issue is that when Sinner had the 3 match points, and Alcaraz came back in that game. That was unbelievable. Like, that moment I thought that's it, but Alcaraz managed to come back. But that's exactly what happened when the momentum changed. Because when this happens, when you have 3 match points up and you lose that set, this is a massive mental blow. Massive. So that moment Alcaraz got that advantage, mental advantage, not the fitness advantage, but mental advantage. And then he won the 4th set. And then when he won the 4th set, I thought that's it, okay, you know, that's gonna be done. Then he was leading already 3-1 in the 5th set, right? But then Sinner comes back again. It's just unbelievable. Like, and there was point up, point down, and 1 point for him, 1 point for the other player. It was unbelievable. And then we get to this tiebreak. And man, what Alcaraz did in this tiebreak. I mean, this tiebreak is probably the best tennis that Alcaraz played, at least what I've seen from him. Unbelievable. This guy is just so brave. He has so much of courage, and as he said, he put heart into it. Not just heart. I mean, he just destroyed him the first 7 points. He just went for it, bam. Even that ball that was looking that is going out, he goes with a forehand drive volley, bam, cross court forehand. That was probably landing out, but he just goes for it. Like, he would not take any chances. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna take this tie break, and I'm gonna win this trophy. And this was for me we had to wait 5 hours for this moment, but this was the difference at the end, that Alcaraz was just a bit more brave. He was just a bit more courageous. He just went for it, and Sinner didn't. And this is what separates the champions. I mean, they're both champions, but I really believe that Alcaraz has this little bit of extra in him, that when it's needed, he just delivers. He just plays his best tennis. Exactly the same like when he was 3 match points down. He just plays suddenly his best tennis. 3 match points down. Okay, he was serving, but still, let's face it, both of the players, they didn't serve good the whole match. The first serve percentage was terrible on both sides. Sinner may be a little bit better actually at the end, no? I think so. Then you could even see sometimes Juan Carlos Ferrero was telling to Alcaraz, primero saque. Like you have to improve the percentage of the first serve, because the first 2 sets his Alcaraz serve was very bad, and you cannot beat a Sinner if you don't have a good first serve percentage. It's very hard to win games from the second serve. He was still managing somehow, but I think the first 2 sets he lost because of not being able to serve the first serve properly, which improved in the third and fourth. And but the way he turned around the table when he won these 3 points and that game, then when he was 3 match points down, this game is for history, guys. I really believe this is going to be marked as one of the best games, one of the best finals in the tennis history. Like, this one is for the books, guys. This one is very special. Obviously we all saw it, but it was just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Let me know in comments what you think, if this was the best ever Grand Slam final, and also let me know how would you rate Alcaraz performance, how would you rate the Sinner performance. Yes, of course we can feel sorry for Sinner, but at the same time it's like, if you don't convert the 3 match points, if you know, it's very hard. It's very hard. The momentum changes, everything shifts. The other guy suddenly starts feeling pumped, and you could see the Alcaraz energy. Also, I want to talk about this. I do like a bit more Alcaraz, because I really like his passion. I'm also quite passionate when I play, and I also live 10 years in Spain. I understand his culture behind, and he's just more passionate. Sinner, even though he's Italian, he's not really Italian. He's Italian, but he's from Austrian Alps, you know, up there, Tyrols. It's a different mentality. He's more like Austrian kind of stuff. So he's more kind of, he really tries to control his mind, and he's more cool and stuff. But sometimes I miss a little bit of this spark, a little bit of this energy, and this is why I prefer Alcaraz. He also brings this bit of energy, a bit of passion into the game, and it's just, vamos! You know, I think in these crucial moments it's also needed, you know. And sometimes you have to really lift yourself up a little bit and bring that emotions. And I also believe it's not really good to hold the emotions inside. Sometimes you have to release it, a bit like Djokovic. He would always release, and then he would play better tennis. I believe this works. Again, not everybody's different, you know. Obviously what Sinner does is working for him. He's still #1 in the world, but you can see that Alcaraz, at least on the clay, he has this bit of extra that's just, even if he's 2 sets down and 3 match points down, he still manages to turn around the table and win the match in 5 hours and a half. It's just remarkable. It was amazing. So yeah, that's it. And let me know in comments if you think this was the best ever Grand Slam final that you've ever watched, basically. I really believe it was there. And lastly, to Djokovic, again, as I said before the tournament, I was putting him into top 3 contenders. He did make it to semifinals at least. So let's say he was right up there. But of course, to play against the Sinner at that level, it was tough. It was tough. Sinner was just, these Sinner and Alcaraz, they just hit faster and they move faster, and that's the difference at this level, obviously, you know. And they really raised the they really raised that level, and they raised the bar, and that's what separates them from the others. So let me know in the comments what you think. Also, how would you rate the Sinner performance and Alcaraz performance? And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna look forward to seeing my other videos for more. Have a great day. Ciao.